It can be uncomfortable and like shocking, like, really, this person not being here is for my highest growth, or really this situation not happening at this exact moment is for my highest growth, but I feel like it needs to happen now, but I feel like this person needs to be here right now. You feel that way, but you don't see the bigger picture. Imagine this. You are in the most beautiful place you could ever be in for a moment in time, but you are stuck thinking about what you don't have, the person that's not there, the place you've never been yet, the desire that hasn't come yet. You are there for a moment in time in this beautiful space, and you get to presently indulge and enjoy that space, but you are stuck thinking about the things that you don't have instead of allowing yourself to detach and enjoy what is presently here for you. Being completely transparent with y'all, this happened to me just last week. Like, I was in a beautiful place. If y'all saw my last vlog, I was in Brazil, and it's just like an incredible place, amazing views, rich culture, so much to indulge in. And I found myself in this one moment kind of not realizing what's presently surrounding me and thinking about someone who was not calling me, who said they were gonna call. And I was allowing it to take up my thoughts. I was allowing it to change my mood. I was allowing it to kind of deplete my energy instead of detaching from that result, letting go and trusting, and just loving what was presently right in front of me. Taking in the moment, indulging in what's right in front of me, the beauty, the culture, all the new things I could be learning, and just like, giving gratitude to where I am. I was worrying about something that I didn't have instead of looking at all the beautiful things around me that I do have in that exact moment. It was like, and I was like, wow, like, I'm really allowing this one thing. That's how strong attachment is. When you attach to something, it blurs your vision to everything else that's right in front of you. And that's why detachment is so important. Like, if we became attached to every single thing that we desire, we would never presently love what's right in front of us. We would never really enjoy the things that come into our lives without us even asking. You know, when you get like, I don't know, a surprise present from someone, or someone pays for your Starbucks, or like a stranger gives you flowers, or just any like special gift that life gives you, sometimes unexpectedly, we would never really enjoy it or appreciate it because we're so attached on everything else in our life, which is why detachment is so important and vital. And so I never really understood what detachment was about. Like, everyone would speak about it all the time. The master of detachment, make sure you're detaching, let go. I surrender to the universe, let it go. And I'd always be like, if we forget about it, it's not going to come around. Like, we have to keep it in our minds. We have to stay attached to it, or else it'll just disappear. But that's the thing about life. That's why faith is so important. That's why everyone has so many different religions and spirituality, because trusting, even though we don't see these things, and maybe we hear about them or we read them, when you trust something, it happens for you. The energy of trusting, the energy of allowing, the energy of acceptance is so powerful because it flows, it's free. But the energy of desperation and attachment and like just pleading and wanting, it doesn't flow as easy. It doesn't go as smooth. So now we're going to talk about how to detach. And this is something I still actively work on. Like, I have learned how to detach from things, but it's definitely been a journey. It's been a journey. And it's okay that it's a journey, because if you are one way in your life where you feel like you need to be attached to things and you've been used to it for so long and you've been doing it for so long, that makes sense. It's gonna be a little bit difficult, but it doesn't mean that you can't learn how to detach and you can't find a new process for yourself and you can't find a new solution for yourself, because you can. So, how to detach. Personally, a lot of like me learning how to detach from things came from people, because I've definitely become attached to people before. Like, I felt like I had to be with this person, or it had to be this way with this person had to not be mad at me, this person had to be talking to me, this person had to be in my life. And obviously through life you learn that that's not always the case, and it's always for your best case scenario. Always. You don't see it right away, but it is. Once you've gone through something in your life where there's something you were extremely attached to, whether it be a person or a situation, and you learn what it's like to live without them, because through life events, like, they just get pushed away. No matter how much you hang on, no matter how much you want to stay attached, it breaks up or whatever through a person or a situation. And then you start to live your life and you realize why it happened. Detaching from things becomes a lot easier, at least in my situation. That's how I really learned how to detach and found the importance of detachment, because when I realized how drastically my life shifted after the things that I was so attached to floated away, drifted away, and then my life changed so drastically, like, I learned about how important it is to let it flow, to let it go, to allow, to accept, even when it hurts. Even when it hurts, it makes so much sense in due time. So saying these affirmations that I'm going to share in a little bit are really important in the process and starting it. But I think the main thing that really helps me to detach is saying to myself, it's only elevation from here. It's only elevation. No matter what happens, it's only elevation from here. Things expand. Things happen for my highest growth. What I want to stay around me is for my highest growth. And knowing that, it's really comforting, knowing that whatever happens is for my highest growth. It's super comforting. It can be uncomfortable and like shocking, like, really? This person not being here is for my highest growth? Or really, this situation not happening at this exact moment is for my highest growth? But I feel like it needs to happen now. But I feel like this person needs to be here right now. You feel that way, but you don't see the bigger picture. You don't see the bigger picture. And you can't see it because we don't see into the future necessarily. You know your end goals, you know your intentions, you know your energy, you know the way you want to live your life, but you don't know the exact pathways that you take to get there. There are so many different pathways to getting to so many different things. And the things that you have to detach from, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to detach from them forever. Maybe you just need to detach from them for this moment in time to end up back at that place or in this situation at a very special moment in time, where growth has happened in certain areas to get there, or to get to that person, or to be in that relationship. It's like you don't see the bigger picture, but when you trust and you allow and you accept, you know that things are happening for a reason higher than you even realize. And it can be uncomfortable and scary because you don't know how and you don't know why. But like I discussed before, that is why faith and trust is so important in life. Trust yourself, trust life, trust God, trust universe. Trust is so important. It's so important. And I feel like trust definitely starts from within. Trusting that you are deserving of the best of the best. Trusting that you are worthy of everything wonderful. And why shouldn't you be? What is the why? You know what I mean? Like when people like, I'm gonna just use my mom as an example. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching this, but like if like the most incredible thing is an option to happen for you, if you're wondering, well, why would it happen for me? Why wouldn't it happen for you? Why wouldn't it happen for you? Like my mom all the time, she does want to go to the negative aspects, like, oh, this is probably going to happen. Oh, that would never happen for me. This is the way I have to live. But why wouldn't you be able to live another way? Because it's going to take hard work? Because you have to let go of something to let something new in? Because it's difficult? Because it's uncertain? Because you've seen certain things happen for certain people, so you feel like that's going to happen to you too? Everything is so uncertain. That's why there's an affirmation I'm going to share about the wisdom of uncertainty. There is so much wisdom in uncertainty because it's a bigger picture that we can't see, but we have to trust. You have to focus in on other small details around you, on your present moments. This just brings me back to our present moments, guys. focusing in on the present when things in the bigger picture aren't making sense right now and you don't know why or you don't know how. You have to detach from it. Trust. Detaching is all about trusting. Without trust, you can't detach. So trust. Let's use detach as just like a mesh word with trust. Detach and trust. And zone in on what is right here in front of you, your present moment, because all of your power is in this present moment. Your energy, your intentions, just the energy you're emitting. Are you emitting trust? Are you letting it flow? Are you giving gratitude to everything that's around you? Are you admiring the view that's right in front of you? Are you allowing yourself to be grateful for the time you're getting to spend with this person that maybe you don't even get to spend time with? You know, like, those moments don't last forever and things change in a second. And I feel like really during my last trip, that made me realize, like, look at what's right in front of you. Even though that thing that you really want right now, that person to call you, or just that person to do anything, focus in on what's right there, what's right in front of you. The people you're surrounded with, they want to talk to you. They're here. The moment you're in, the food you're eating. Yeah, I'm dramatic, y'all, but like, it's true. Okay. I've started this new thing where when I wake up, I write down 5 things I'm grateful for, and before I go to bed, I write another 5, so 10 a day. 10 things I'm grateful for within a whole day. And it's been really important in keeping me present, like when I first wake up and when I go to bed. And I feel like it's kind of helped me throughout the day too, because I notice certain things like, wow, like, thank you for this, or thank you for that, God, or thank you for this, universe, like. And then, like, before I go to bed, like, I just kind of, like, go through my day, like, wow, like, those are 5 things that I really enjoyed today, and I'm so thankful I got to experience, regardless of outside of what's happening for what I desire. Because what you desire is coming. It's like, you are right now in the journey of getting to it. Like, you're just living. Just enjoy living. It's really, like, the simplest quote, but it's so true. Enjoy living. Just, like, the simple meaning of living, being able to just be and just, you know, like, allow the tangibles to be let go and trust that they will arrive. But while you are allowing them to arrive, enjoy. So yeah, if you're someone who finds themselves focusing on the things they don't have rather than focusing in on all the beautiful things surrounding them, I feel like learning the art of detachment can be really helpful for you. And it's all about letting go and trusting, and it can be really uncomfortable if you're not used to that, but you start to see results when you truly allow things to flow, to let go. And I used to think detachment was all about just not caring about something, just don't care about it. But the truth is, detachment is when you care about something so much that you let it go because you know that it's going to come at the divine right time for you, for your life, and you want it to come in that time because you don't want it to be forced. It's something that you desire, so you want it to be coming at the right time, at the right moment, and to feel good. You don't want it rushed. You don't want to, push it too far. You want it to just ease into place. That's how I see it now. Because before I'd be like, no, if I let go, it means like I don't care. But that's not true. You still care. You care so much that you want to let it go so that it comes to you at the right time in the right way. That's kind of how I'm looking at it now. Because it kind of freaked me out when I would just like let something go, because I didn't want that to mean like I don't care. You can care about something and let it go. Cheesy, but true. Like, when you know your intentions are set, when you know that the energy is there and that you can tell you care about something or that you desire it, that's all you need to do. Like, everything else will set into place. Everything else will set into place. When you put the intention there, when the desire is there, let it go and let it happen. Let it go and let it happen. I feel like things just come to life that way. And there's still a few things that I've let go of that haven't come into fruition yet, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to. Like I said, divine timing, everything happens at the right moment at the right time. When I tell you that things that I've desired have come into my life that I like forgot that I wanted, it's like, oh, there you are. Like, I remember when I did want this and now it's right here, and I'm gonna enjoy that. I'm gonna enjoy every second of it. But I wanted to, give some affirmations when it comes to detachment, because I feel like saying affirmations can be helpful when you're in the process of learning how to detach. So let's get started with the affirmations. The first affirmation I have: I choose to let go and trust. I choose to let go and trust. So when you find yourself in that moment where you want to force something and the thing's not there yet, that person hasn't called, the person hasn't texted, I choose to let go and trust. Another affirmation is: I choose to release the need for control and welcome in guidance. I choose to release the need for control and welcome in guidance. So when you feel like you have to control everything and you feel like that's the only way you're going to get your desire, allow yourself to just throw your hands up and just allow in guidance. Allow in help from someone else for a change. Because it can come in different forms. It can come from God, source, universe, signs, or, just those people that, like, they don't know that you needed what they said, but they say it, and you're like, wow, I needed that. Things like that happen in life when you let go and you trust. Things come in and help you along the way. This is probably my favorite affirmation, affirmation number 3. Through the wisdom of uncertainty, I will find my security. Through the wisdom of uncertainty, I will find my security. I love that affirmation because it's like, there is wisdom in uncertainty. Like, I used to be so afraid of uncertainty and I need to know everything at all times, but there really is truly wisdom in uncertainty. Like, when you don't know things, it's like there's so many possibilities, endless possibilities, and it can go in so many different directions, and you know that the direction it ends up going is meant for you. And you discover through the process of the uncertainty why it was meant for you, why it happened this way. And so honestly, like, I just see the wisdom in uncertainty so much now because I've experienced so much of it. I've experienced so much uncertainty, and it always makes sense in the end. And I just love always finding out that reason. Like, when time goes on, I'm like, that's why it happened that way. It's when you learn to just try and let go of things, it brings a certain beauty into your life. And you do find security at the end. So, and I'm still working on it. Like, even though I'm saying all these things like, yes, I feel this and I can do this and I do that, it's like, it's still a process. Like, I've begun to do it. I've started doing it, but there's still more to go. And I'm proud of that because life's a journey. I'm young and I feel like it's just the beginning. And I feel like every year of your life is going to feel like that. It's just the beginning. Like, so many new things to learn. Like, the world is just like endless realm of possibilities. Okay, and this is the last affirmation I chose because I feel like sometimes letting go of things can be associated with fear, and it doesn't have to be that way. So I'm releasing all my fears and doubts that hold me back. I'm releasing all my fears and doubts that hold me back, because fears and doubts, they can hold you back. They stop you from doing things. They get in your head and they make you overthink things that really they could go smooth. So I'm releasing all fears and doubts that hold me back is the last affirmation. I really hope these affirmations helped you guys. They're definitely helpful for me when I'm in need of them. Thank you guys so much for listening to this YouTube video. I hope you joined, subscribe, comment, like, share if you resonated and you liked this video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!